Cry with your angel voice. Just meet me up in heaven, angel boy. You know I loved you voice. Angel, angel voice, 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 angel boy. You know I loved you from the voice. Angel, angel voice, 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 angel, angel voice. Cry with your angel boy. You know I loved you from the.
Hi Melise, what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my videos in Filmora 11. Keep in mind, I am not a professional by any means. So yeah, and this tips and tricks how to edit video can be applied to any type of content that you want to use with Wondershare Filmora 11. Like, for example, GFX content, Roblox content, tutorial content, any type of content. So with all that said, let's get started. Okay, so first, you need to download Wondershare Filmora 11. You can go and search it up on Google, or you could go to the link in my description and download it, and it should be on your desktop or open up automatically. If it's on your desktop, go ahead and double click on Wondershare Filmora 11 and it'll start opening up. It should look like this. Obviously you shouldn't have any projects right here because well, this is a tutorial on how to do it and you just downloaded it. But these are all the projects you can look at that you've done over here. So the first thing you want to do is click this big green blue button that says create new project. Okay, so once you have that opened up, it's gonna look a bit complicated, but I'm gonna explain all the three sections. I'm gonna call it 3 sections. It might not be that for everyone's case. This right here, this black screen with this timeline play thing and all of this complicated stuff, this is your play screen. It's your screen where when you're editing, you can look at it and see, okay, this is what I do. Usually if you have a clip, you can go through it and you can look at what you've done so far. For the settings for this one, I recommend to go like at 1/2. It's not gonna look, for the resolution quality, it's not gonna look as nice, but I promise you it's gonna be okay because it's not gonna look like that when you're finished editing and upload it anywhere you'd like. Okay, the next section is over here. This is where you can import your media. You can click here, or you can go to your file explorer and drag it over, just like that. To the left of this area, you can see all of this media. You can see all the folders and stuff. I don't usually use this place, so I'm not going to be showing you anything here because it's kind of not as useful. See, it's just a bunch of templates. So yeah, then you can go up here and it's going to say export. When you're finally done with your video, you can export it up here. I'll explain that towards the end of the video. Over here you have stock media. This is basically just a bunch of pictures that you can use for your video. Jiffy, all of this, all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't have anything here because I don't use it a lot. Audio, I don't use this one a lot either. You may see a pattern. It's just a bunch of random audios. There's like a lot. There's like over, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. So I don't usually use these. I don't have any downloaded. Besides this, I don't know what this is. Anyways, yeah. So next is titles. They already have some pre-made titles right here for you to use. I personally don't use any of them, but some of them are really cute and you might want to use one of them if you don't want to go to default and download one. I might make a tutorial on that one. You can see what's new. You can see all the different themes for your titles. You can also make custom titles. Here's where the font comes in. I'll make a separate tutorial for that. But yeah, I have some custom fonts, downloaded fonts, yeah, favorites, all that. Next is transitions. Transitions are like, I think you can assume what they are. Like, for example, fade, it fades like this. See? Fades into a different picture. But let's see. I can use that for this. Warp zoom. These are the ones I have downloaded. I have quite a few. I have like beam transition, box turn, cross zoom, all this good stuff. I personally, my favorite is Whirl 1 and Wormhole 1. They're just both really fun. And then effects. We have like effect. Just like, I think you know what effects are. Like, for example, you'd have to download one of these. This is kind of just random. It's like this film grain kind of look. I have these downloaded. The ones I use more frequently are Silent Film and Willow and Mild Shake. Shakes are, I think, really fun to use. I just don't know. I just think it's kind of fun. See, it gives a little bit of movement to your video. It's kind of nice. If you add this, for example, like this, you can change the frequency, the position, all of that. So yeah. Okay, now that we're on from effects, we can go to elements. Elements, they're just like little things you can add, subscribe buttons, stuff like that. They're pretty simple. I think you can get the hang of them. Quite easy. Then split screen. This one I don't use very often, except for like my comparing this to this kind of stuff from my last video. I used one of these. They're like pretty simple, I think. You drag them down and you add picture, and then a picture, and then it'll do the rest for you. It's pretty simple. Okay, next is the timeline. This is the easiest one to explain. All you have to do is, like you saw earlier, you would drop down something. These are effects. Sorry. You would drop down something, and you can move this little thing to see what is going on with that. Like this, or you can move this. I recommend moving this. It's just a lot easier. If you want to play through the video, you would just go like this. See? Easy. If you want to add like extra little things to it, you can right click on stuff and it will show you that. So yeah. Now it's time to get into the actual video. So first you need to import your clip. I mentioned earlier, you can click here or go to your file explorer. I usually click here, I just find it easier. So just go ahead and find the video you recorded. I'm going to import a random clip of me playing Murder Mystery. So yeah. As you can see, just like that, you can import your video in. So yeah, you can match it to media or keep your project settings. They're basically the same thing. I recommend match to media. As you can see, it's not going to look great, but I promise you it's going to look better later on. So now you have this clip imported. If you want to import like an intro, like this, let me find my intro. Where is it? There it is. If you want to import an intro, you can do that, just like that. Ooh, we have an intro now, so you can import that in. And now we have our actual clip. So to edit like this clip, you have to make sure you're clicking on it. And yeah, you can also mute clips by seeing the volume right here and dragging it down, dragging it up. This will change the volume of your clips. I don't have any volume on this clip, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. So let's just say, all right, we're opening up OBS and we have to click out of that part. We had to delete that. You would find where you want that part to be deleted, like the end of where you want that part to be deleted, and click this scissor icon, and then go to the part that you deleted just now, or want to delete, because it'll be highlighted like this. It'll be split. Right click on it and click delete. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and add a transition. If you want to just crop it more, like let's say if I just wanted to show a clip of me being the murderer or something like that. Hint, I never got to be the murderer in this game. How sad. This clip was really long, so I'm just going to skip over it and find where I was something important. Okay, let's say I wanted to cut to here where I'm playing right here. You can just cut that. You can move this up and down. So like if it's in your way, you can move it up, down, however you want. I'm gonna delete it right here. Okay, now we have the clip that we want, the clips that we want. And now it's time to add like maybe a transition between the intro and the clip. So you can go to transitions, and what I usually use for this is I go to fade, and I add that right there. I can, you can make it longer, you can make it shorter. To make a clip longer, like let's say, here, let me just get out a random effect. If you want to make this shake longer, like it'll shake, you put it on top and it'll shake it like this. To make this longer, all you have to do is go right here, and you see this random thing, you can just extend it throughout the entire video. I'm gonna cut it right here, and just, yeah, I'm gonna cut it right here. That's the end of the video, just like that. Boom, done. Okay, now we can go top right here. Okay, so now that we have this effect and we know how to make clips longer, all of that jazz, let's say you wanted to add text somewhere, like I'm saying hi my leaves right here, and it's gonna go like hi my leaves. And I'm just gonna import a text right here, hi my leaves, by the way. And you can make it shorter, you can make it longer, whatever you want. You can add animation, all of that. See, and you can cut it to make it shorter. Alright, now that we know how to add text, we can just keep on editing. So next, I'm going to teach you guys how to zoom. So to zoom, you got to click on the clip, and you got to find where you want it to start zooming. Like let's say I wanted it to zoom right here, and then I wanted the end of the zoom to end right here. You can go click, like make sure you're on this, and then go to this crop kind of square looking thing. I don't know how to explain it. And you can also crop it, like let's say you wanted to make it like this. See, it would just be like this much. If you don't want to do that and you came here for the zoom, like you can go to pan and zoom right there. And the start is right here, and let's say I wanted to zoom in right here to my head. I would do that, and it would work for me like this. See? Take a look. And it's gonna zoom very slowly depending on how long the clip is. So let's say if it's like a really long clip, like the entirety of this video, it's gonna take like a long time to zoom into where you want. So I recommend doing shorter clips. If you don't want it to zoom in like that, I have a recommendation for you. Alright, let's say I didn't want that. Also, to undo, you click Ctrl-Z. Alright, I wanted to undo that. I didn't want that. Never mind. Okay? I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'm going to end it right here. Okay? That's where I want it to zoom. Okay? You would click on it up here. Click on your clip up here. And then make it larger, make it smaller, all of that. So, yeah. Now I'm just zooming in to her head, just like that, and it's going to be a nice quick zoom in, just how you want it to be, like that, and it would end like that, because that's just one clip that you did that to. So if Also, if you want to zoom out, maybe you want to zoom out right here for like maybe a funny moment, haha moment, you could do the same thing you would for the zoom, but this time make it smaller like that and put it in the middle, wherever you want to put it. I personally like to put it in the middle. Haha, funny moment, something happened here. That was hilarious. Just like that. Now it's time, maybe you want to like do another haha funny moment, like the murderer killed me right here. You could go maybe right here, and you could add, like, you could cut the clip just like this, and you could go to effects, and you could add something like a haha funny moment. Like, maybe, I don't have a lot of those, so I'm just gonna go, maybe this would be like, I'm so sad, the murderer killed me, kind of look right here, and it would change to that, and then where you wanted it to end, it would end like right there. The next thing I want to talk about is green screen. So if you maybe want to do a green screen, you can maybe you're adding your socials right here. You wouldn't click on anything, except you would go maybe like to media, and you would add your green screen in. Maybe it's like a video you recorded for a green screen, and you're looking for it. Oh, there it is. I found it. You would, yeah, like if you had this Halloween moment, you could do this, and it would, yeah, it would do the green screen. Okay, that's what it would do. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining this. I'm confused. You would click on the clip, and you can crop it. I don't know what you want to crop it to. Like maybe the green screen is right here. Oh, yeah, that's where the green screen is. And then, okay, it's cropped now. Okay, as you can see, and you could go to, you could double click on it, right, and then click chroma key. Wow, it's a green screen. I recommend using offset, but don't turn it all the way up. Turn it to where it looks good. And if you turn it all the way down, it's gonna have that transparent background behind it, and you don't want that. So put it in a nice sweet spot, and then tolerance, you can do that. That sometimes helps. You can put it all the way, however you want. So now you have a green screen, like you're promoting some stuff or something like that. Subscribe, all that good jazz stuff. Next, I wanna teach you guys how, okay, I'm not sure how to explain this. How, I'm having so much trouble explaining this. I want to teach you guys how maybe like to transition into something. I'm just gonna show you. Like you would cut it right here, and you would do the same thing you did for here, and you would transition it to the outro. So maybe that's like where it ends. So that's maybe where it ended right here. That's where your clip ended, and it would go like, bye my leaves, or bye somebody. And yeah, you would import like a clip and like maybe thanks for watching, something like that. You would import this. Oh my god, that's cat. I see that. Or yeah, you would import like an outro. Like I'm gonna find a random thing. Like maybe this is your outro, and yeah, you would go and put that there, and you would do a transition, and you would do fade, and then maybe you want to add some text right here, like this. Bye my leaves, whatever. Bye my leaves. Like that. And yeah. So that is how I personally edit videos in Filmora 11. Those are a little bit of the tips and tricks I have for you guys. And so yeah. that is it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful, and yeah, bye my leaves.